Hi guys, so here I go on an alright weather day to Manchester for the Love of Wrestling 2026 Weekender. I took a bus ride for this one that went nice and peaceful. Once into Manchester, headed to Dixit Chicken, grabbed a snack pack for £4.19. It was indeed held at Ballers. In I go. And we will begin with a small tour. So here is one of the two rooms. The gaming area, very cool. All different games from all different eras and all different gamed consoles. This is a game I did play. Carrying on, here's some of the stalls, some of the traders. See some title belts there. Some more stalls. Little mini MJF there. And even more stalls. Going into the main area. There you see the SmackDown stage. The Monopoly Libre bar. Progress ring. Undertaker UK or Taker UK. Filing through the people. Here's the Progress merch stand. W3L. And there is the Top Rope Wrestling Ring. I did have a very filling, very delicious donut for £5. And kicking off with legendary reporter Bill Apter. And he's the first panel of the weekend.
There was only one thing I did not like. There was a kid next to me with a camera, and he had the sharpest elbows in the world, and his name was Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman. Ladies and gentlemen, his name was Paul Heyman. And he was the biggest pain in the ass photographer.
Next up, the MLW champion Killer Kross and his wife, Scarlett.
First memory I ever had was watching wrestling. I was watching Hulk Hogan, I was watching Ultimate Warrior, I was watching Macho Man, the Rick Steiner, everything. So that was like the one thing I always wanted to do growing up. And I tried every other job you could possibly think of to get that out of my system. I was a stonemason, I was a bouncer, I was executive protection bodyguard. You name it, I did it. The one thing that was constant in my life.
Rolling along, be inspired because it's the inspiration. And this was their time.
Oh, you are? Okay. I have a question. How did it feel to enter the Royal Rumble and say, hey, I'm not going in until Peyton comes out? That was out.
Yeah, I thought it was a great strategic move. Didn't really work out well in the end, but wherever I go, I have to wait for my life partner. We are a great 2-for-1 combo. 2 for.
On to the next is freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy.
Go ahead.
And here he is doing a bit of chin wagging.
What is your favorite match type?
What is your favorite match type, sir?
Special guest referee. I'm the referee.
Now, where are you from, sir? Where have you come from? Romania. We are a global phenomenon. Round of applause for this gentleman, all the way from Romania. I love that he called you Mr.
Up next, the legendary duo, the Hall of Famers, Jerry the King Lawler and Jim Ross. And it was indeed a pleasure to hear them speak.
I don't know, I can't remember the first time. What do you remember what the first time we worked together?
Yeah, I do. The Irish McNeil Boys Club, Shreveport, Louisiana. You and Jerry Jarrett were there looking at talent, and Watts and Jarrett made a talent trade. I know you guys got Rick Rude. I remember that.
Rolling along with UK's own Soraya Bevis or Paige.
We have questions from the audience. Mr. Brooker is going to find.
And it's her time to do some talking.
Lucy Simons with an S. Get your question.
I read your new book and I thought it was fantastic. And I wanted to ask you, how did it feel to be able to tell your story authentically from the heart?
You know, I always get people trying to tell my story and tell it wrong on the internet for the past couple of years, you know? So I was like, if I'm gonna write a book, I might as well go full throttle.
Getting on to the Hall of Famer, the Olympic gold medalist, he doesn't suck, it's Kurt Angle. And everyone was sat, glued to every word he had to say.
Beautiful. Go over here. Then over there, and then do it. Say something.
Hi, my name is Tamua. How would you describe your match with The Undertaker?
Hello, my match with Undertaker at No Way Out, 2006. That was one of my top 3 favorite matches of all time. Undertaker was
And the final one of the Saturday, are you ready? It's Billy Gunn.
Yeah, DJ mic check.
Huge stars.
And this was, as I said, final panel of the day.
As soon as they do that, I can retire. Because they won't need me anymore. They feel like they need me to structure stuff for them now, which they don't. But they feel it, so it's like every time I see them, I go, "Can I retire today?"
Now.
Yeah. How about now? Now, but not yet.
No, they're doing amazing, and obviously they.
And I did get some pictures. Bill Apter, Luke Williams, Melina, the Blue Meanie, Soraya Bevis, The Inspiration, and Krista Hemme. Got Bill Apter's autograph, Chris Renfrew, the W3 logo, title, belt, the World of Sports title, the John Cena logo, it's vacant, the Big Boss Man, and a very clever idea, you can't see me, it's John Cena. Kicking off with day 2, the Sunday, here she comes, here she is, Christy Hemme. And she did kickstart the panels for the second day.
He's just here for backup.
Well, could you introduce this fine gentleman?
John Cena, also known as Thatcher.
Hey, Thatcher.
Great name.
So my question is, you've got an incredible body of work behind the scenes. What is so...
Next up, whose house? Well, it's Swerve Strickland's house. And here he is doing his talking bits.
A couple guys over here, then you got like Kenny Omega's over there, then you got the Young Bucks over here, then you got Ricochet over there, and you're seeing all these guys. I'm like, this is intimidating to be in the ring with all these guys, because at any moment somebody can pop off and just have the greatest match, like around, like, and the greatest match of the week in the wrestling world, and it can happen at any time. It can happen.
Moving on is the Hall of Famer, Too Sweet, it's Kevin Nash. And his panel is now.
I saw on the internet that you guys are supposed to get some Arctic bomb on the 25th. Anybody heard that? Alright. Maybe I tricked it, but if it happens, watch out. Yeah, you heard it here first. Yeah, thank you. You entertain, you educate, current affairs, climate.
Right up next is an ECW reunion, so the Blue Meanie, RVD, and the Sandman.
In Michigan,
And this was their three-way panel.
Just cool, laid back, and you're so cool. To me, no, I mean, I love this guy. He was the main event, but he treated everybody the same. You go to some locker rooms, I'm the main event. They got their own dress rooms, this, that, other thing. He still dressed with the boys. And the first time I met Hack, I mean, we were part of the Philadelphia.
The next one is none other than the one and only Melina. And she was entertaining by speech.
For somebody. Love that. That's beautiful. Question for me. Will you be my therapist? I need that confidence piece. Oh, totally. Oh, wait. Love that. Why don't you ever call me? I know, right? Hey, can you tell me?
The only one's missing is AEW. And,
Up next, I didn't catch their entrance, but it is a panel of the Golden Era. So, Earl Hebner, Brutus Robert Beefcake, and Luke Williams. He hurts people, it's Bobby Lashley. And now let's hear him talk.
I think that they have to cover that pain at the moment because like, all the struggles they're going through, like getting old. That's what I mean.
I didn't catch this guy's panel, but none other than TNA's own king, Frankie Kazarian. And I didn't catch this man's entrance, but it is England's own Doug Williams.
People went crazy when we did it. So.
More pictures, the great Carly, Frankie Kazarian, Darby Allin, Killer Cross and Scarlett, Swerve Strickland, Orange Cassidy, Drew the King Lawler, the Sandman, Drew the King Lawler's autograph, Dynamite Kid's daughter, Antonio Cruz, me with the Top Rope Wrestling title, the Grado title, on the SmackDown stage, at the Top Rope Wrestling entranceway, King of the Ring throne, and I did finish off getting something to eat at Shoot Hill, Manchester bus station, and I give it a double thumbs up.